I took a moment to check over my supplies before I ventured into the woods. I had my dad's hunting knife in my pocket. He kept it so sharp it made me nervous just handling it. My airsoft gun on... My airsoft gun unattached. Okay. To my back and a flashlight in my head. In your head. You're a robot now. Evan is now a robot. In my head. This time I was prepared. Yeah. Sure. An airsoft gun will protect you from a wolf. Sure. Yeah. At least it's more realistic than a sword. Where are you gonna get a sword? Would things have been different if we come with stuff to defend ourselves? Yes! Yes, it would have. At least you would have had more of a chance. Sheesh. I suppose it's pointless to think about now. I shined my flashlight ahead of me as I walked, but my eyes kept wandering this way and that way. It was a lot more worse than by myself. I kept moving, trying not to think about the situation. This time was a lot more tense. When I was with the others, we could talk to each other and cool down the intensity, but now I was all alone. Was this really possible? I honestly had to build up courage and motivation as I kept walking. It felt like I was looking for a single fish amidst the whole ocean. Was it even possible to find this wolf again? No matter where I looked, all I saw was more trees and darkness. Our woods were not known for teeming with wildlife, which was another reason wolf living in it was crazy. It has almost no food. Why would it be here? Okay, so that's why there's no animals. There's barely any at all. Because the wolf actually has been eating them one by one every single night. I'm kidding. In the darkness, I couldn't tell where I was or where I had been, so even finding Reed and Tone's corpses was going to be almost impossible. In fact, finding my way back to town would be too. Maybe I shouldn't go back. Was there really a place for me anymore? I'm going to be called a murderer no matter what. I could leave town. And then her face appeared in my mind. This is Sasha, his angel, his girlfriend. The angel with devil eyes. I'm kidding. And she has big boobs. Shasha stepped outside into the evening sun. It cast her in an orange glow. She looked like some kind of angel, but that fit perfectly. She was my angel. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Let's go home. She held her hand out to me. We'd always walk home together that way. It just felt natural to us. It'd be a lie to say she wasn't the most important thing in my life. I don't know what I'd do if she wasn't there to take my hand. What are you spacing out for? I smiled at her. Everything just came easy with her. Things just felt right. Nothing bothered me. Stop breathing like an idiot and take my hand. Will these feelings fade away? Will I fall off my cloud? I don't know, but I hope not. I feel alive when I'm with her. I took her hand. I squeezed it lightly, feeling the warmth and her pulse coming from her veins. We were both alive, and we were together. My angel. I can't possibility. I can't possibly leave her behind. And then I heard something. A rustle and crunching of leaves. Reached for the airsoft gun and ran to myself. Can I really do this though? Shoot a living thing? Targets with one thing, but living, breathing things? I gulped. I had to. Somehow I had to muster the strength. Just think about Reed and Tone. This thing killed them. They didn't deserve it. Have no mercy. And then it turns out to be a person. I don't know, it could be. But then they called back everybody, right, with their walkie-talkies, unless they're alive. But it would be some other animals. I don't know, I just gotta keep reading. The crunching got louder. It was getting closer. It was to the left. I spun. Yeah. And my eyesight was filled with light. I went blind. And then it came back into focus. I could see, well, at least a little. Ah! Psychic data psychic. I knew you'd go on your own. That was a sigh of relief and loaded my gun. Oh, Dad, it's just you. Do you realize how dangerous this is? This is the second time. I'm getting annoyed, Evan. He let out a sigh. But I'm also a little glad that I didn't turn out to be a murderer. Evan, you're not going to force me to go back, right? Instead of answering, Dad reached into his jacket and pulled out his pistol. They gave me the answer I needed and wanted. Thanks. Stay alert. I nodded. I felt a little more secure with Dad by my side. I wonder if this is how that scene happens. Well, not scene, but that particular little spoiled event. Well, I'm just gonna keep reading. I concentrated on the task at hand. I moved my flashlight this way and that. That's the third time you used that explanation. As we walked, trying to catch anything, I focused on the beam of light. And then it started to fade out. I tapped the flashlight, but refused to come back on. Here, take mine. I put the dead flashlight in my pocket and took Dad's. Just that little act brought my attention back. Dad should be the one holding the flashlight. He knows more about what to do in situations like this. Dad stopped, put his arm in front of me. He gestured with his head to the side. I slowly moved the beam of light over. I didn't want to make a quick move and cause whatever it was to jump. Yellow eyes stared back at me. I gulped. There it was. A large black wolf. With one fluid motion, Dad pointed his gun and fired it. He snapped at my hand and pulled me along as he ran forward. I didn't even have time to react before getting dragged. Last thing I saw was the wolf darting through the trees. We need to keep moving. If we stand still, they will just surround us. They? I struggled to keep up with Dad. He was in way better shape than I was and was outrunning me. There's more than one. There are at least 3 or 4 surrounding us. I gulped. Could we really fend them off? I was roughly pulled and shoved against a tree trunk. I could feel Dad's body pressed against my own, his breath on my face, and see his hardened expression as he stared out into the darkness. Shine a light over there. Dad pointed his gun out from around the tree as I shined on the flashlight as well. The loud noise came from right next to my ears. It caused them to ring. Dad got one. Dad snatched out my hand and we were on the move again. Why are we running again? I told you, we want to avoid getting surrounded. I wasn't used to this much running. This was really exhausting. Keep track of what direction we're going in. We're going to circle around and take a piece of the dead one's fur and then head back to town. We can't fend them all off. Let's try to get away. The beam of light bounced up and down, left and right as I ran. My hands shook and moved in all directions. And then, I saw something. For just a blip, hiding among the trees, I could have sworn I saw a woman. It was just a flash, not even in a second like lightning. Made me question if I even saw her. But her expression, the one that stood out, her smirk and choice expression, like she was watching something interesting and amusing. Evan, this way. Dad grabbed my shoulder and pulled me suddenly another way, and then behind a bush. Kill the light. I fumbled with the switch as I turned off the light. Dad reached into his pocket and pulled out a walkie-talkie. Was he going to call for help? Get ready to run. Dad said that, but something bothered me. That person I saw while we ran. Something pulled at my memory. That amused expression, it reminded me of something. My brain was trying to tell me something. Is it her? Is it her? Hey, yeah, is it this one? What? A face statue or something? Yeah, I can't even guess. Continue to walk, and after a while we counted 2 more bodies. One was like the others. The last one, however, a woman's corpse, was different. Her face was completely torn off, making it impossible to tell who it was. Looked at her clothes. They seemed standard, but it looked like something going to the woods wearing. It was a purple blouse and skirt, not the kind of to go hiking in. This is even worse. Even Reed seems a little phased this time. This doesn't look like it was done by an animal. Person in the woods. Flashback. If it's grayish, it's flashback. Yeah, I kind of figured that is. Flashback! I saw that person. The expression. It is her! Oh my god, her dogs turned to wolves or something? Turn to work, seems I expected her now. Evan pieces information together slowly. This is boring. Why don't you actually clip yourself or cut the wrong brands or freak out? I'm not your entertainment. Boring. Ain't that right, Dust? Woof. Among the whole posse of dogs, the German Shepherd named Dust seemed to be the alpha and the one she appeared to be closest to. Boring. Stop acting like a person at the movie theater who's unhappy with the movie so they throw popcorn at the screen. Whoa, hey, stop it, Dust. I was not insulting you, Master. Stop. Dust refused to listen. He clearly saw me as an enemy and went for me with his fangs. Right to the place I didn't want him to go for. I got to trying to hold him back as I cried out for help. So the Ranger computer. Dust, stop. Ah, don't go for that spot. Anywhere but there. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Step your seat. Stop sit there and help me. Do you see where he's trying to bite? Do you think this is funny? Down Dust, please. I know we got off to a bad start, but biting me down there is just cruel. This song was determined and freaking strong. Get him off of me. Tell him stop. Stop on me. It isn't funny. Now this is entertainment. Stop something. You're doing this on purpose. I know you are, both of you. Finally, Dust stopped and turned around and went back to his master. That dipping dog and his dipping mistress. A bunch of wolves. Or dogs? And then I saw something. For just a blip, hitting along the trees, I could have sworn I saw a woman. Just flashed out even a second like lightning. Maybe question if I even saw her. But her expression, the one thing stood out, her smirk and Joy's expression, like she was watching something interesting and amusing. It couldn't be. But I saw her. Why was she here? Dogs, and her here. Why would you do this? My mind flooded with questions. Why was Antoinette attacking us with her dogs? Why did she kill Reed and Tone? Is that why she let me go? Because we are friends? I'm exempted? This was messed up. This was... Evan, step out of it. Dad pushed me with his elbow. I needed that. Get ready to run. Dad pressed the button on the walkie-talkie and then threw it off into the distance. It landed in a bush, causing a huge rustle that threw the dogs to the spot. The walkie-talkie began to make a loud static noise, causing a huge commotion. Now. Dad pulled me along once again as we began to run, and as we ran, I could have sworn I heard a woman's voice. That over there, they ran that way. Sorry, that was lame. We kept running and running. They continued to stay on our tail no matter how much we tried to get away. We made so many turns that we didn't know which way we came from anymore. I didn't know where the canine spawning was, or which way was back to town, but that was the least of my worries. I could hear their footsteps behind. They were chasing us, hunting us down. So, why weren't they attacking us? Something was off. They could have attacked us, but they haven't. Just like when I was getting chased before, I could have been killed, but they settled on just chasing me. Were they hiding something in this forest? Protecting something? Or is there some other reason? But for how long were they just going to chase us? I couldn't keep running for long. My body was already starting to slow down. Was this the end? Dad, I'm sorry. I don't think I could run for much longer. Stay strong, Evan. I'm sorry, I just can't. Then let's counterattack. Huh? If you can't run, we'll stand our ground and attack. So, this is going to be our last stand. Wait. What is that? I can see something off in the distance, inside that cave. It was light. It was faint. But I was sure I saw it. Dad, over there! I started running for the cave without waiting for Dad's response. Inside the cave was something unexpected. Aha! 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 2 people were in the cave. I almost cried from relief. Reed! Tone! You're both alive! Thank goodness. Like some stupid wolf will kill us.
We managed to get away and hide in this cave.
And they haven't attacked you? Not since we... No, that's Tone.
Not since we hid here.
We think they don't like the flashlight. They seem to want to avoid it. Probably because it makes them noticeable in the darkness. Makes sense. This is great. Your mom's going to be so relieved.
She was worried?
Yeah, we all thought you were dead. Reed lightly punched me. Idiot, I just told you going on hit. I never said I was going to die. Yeah, I'm glad. What? Nothing. Shows us to see the two of you actually get along a little for once. Since you've been kids, you've always been fighting, so this is something a little strange for me to see. But I'm happy over it. Fighting now would be stupid. Looks like they're going to ignore you now. Looking out the cave, we could see them starting to gather, getting ready to make a group attack. It's like they knew we were dangerous and needed to go in together. They were too smart. It was weird. They shouldn't be this smart. It's like someone was coordinating their movements. Evan, get ready. Shoot them when they get close. Reed, you handle the flashlight to illuminate them so we can hit them. Yes, sir. Okay. And then they rushed at us. They just kept coming and coming as we fired on them. They were agile and would jump to the side right before we were fired, like they knew how guns worked. Evan, don't just fire. Time and aim your shots. I hadn't hit once, while Dad had taken one down. There were so many of them and they just kept getting closer.
Guys! Behind us!
I tried to glance backward upon hearing Tone scream, but Dad quickly scolded me. I couldn't turn around. I felt Reed shifting through my pocket. He took the knife from me and rushed to his sister. He lunged at the wolf and tackled it just before its jaws sank into Tone. He repeatedly stabbed it in the neck. Once the wolf stopped moving, he came back over to us and took flashlight duty again. I couldn't help but whistle in amazement. Sorry about that. How did a wolf get behind us? There could be a separate exit on the other side. Should we? No, focus on this side. Tone, keep your ear out for noises from behind us.
Roger, Dodger.
This was actually working. With all of us working together as a team, we were fending them off. Reed was helping Dad and I target the wolves by being a spotter. Tone was watching our behind using her sharp ears. And then they stopped. The wolves scattered back into the dark woods away from our sight. Looks like they decided we were too strong a prey. Seemed that way.
So are we safe?
Yeah. Alright, let's head back to town once we've taken a moment to rest and make sure they don't double back. Once we got our bearings, we left the cave. I pointed my flashlight at the canine bodies that were on the ground and let out a siren relief. They were wolves. Large black wolves. Not dogs. I was mistaken. Antoine had nothing to do with this. Then who had I seen in the woods?
I wonder who. And then there's Sasha's family who does not like the dark and she needs to be home at a curfew. I'm sorry, Henry, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. I frowned. Or had I seen anyone at all? It was only a moment, and I was in an excited state. It could have been just a tree or bush, and I just thought it was a person. I mean, who'd be out in this darkness without a light? With Reed and Tone brought back safe and sound, the charges and allegations against me were dropped, and while Reed and Tone apologized, their mother did not. I was exhausted, but the event made me think about something. It made me think of someone. Someone I couldn't stand to lose. So I found myself standing in front of her house, throwing pebbles against her window on the 3rd floor of their house. I shivered in the cold. Without the sun's light, the whole town was feeling colder than usual. I'm starting to think I need a dress for winter. I blew my hands to keep them warm, if only for a second. Come on, respond. I got no response, even though I continued to pelt the window with stones. It was strange I couldn't even see any light in Sasha's house. Did her family leave the house? I shined the light on the windows of the 1st floor. They were all boarded up from the inside with wood. What the heck? I ran up and patted on the front door. No response. I needed to get in touch with her somehow. I was getting worried now. So what's going on inside? I rushed home and snatched up the walkie-talkie. Sasha, come in. Sasha, respond. I let out a sigh and stuck to the floor. I was starting to give up hope. My mind started to imagine cruel scenarios. It could be they created a large gas chamber. Would our parents who are still terrified tonight go that far? I didn't want to imagine it.
Evan?
My heartbeat skyrocketed and my eyes flew open. In an instant, I responded. Sasha, are you there?
Oh, Evan, thank goodness I finally reached you.
Wasn't I the one who was trying to reach her? I could hear Sasha's sobs through the speaker.
I can't handle this. Everything is dark.
Sasha had grown up with her parents' fear of the darkness instilled in her. Could I do anything to ease her pain?
Make you go away, please, Evan. I can't stand it.
Just relax. It'll be okay. It's just darkness. Nothing to be afraid of.
But my parents.
Forget them. They're wrong. There's nothing to be scared of. I've been out in the darkness for hours and nothing happened. Well, that wasn't exactly true, but...
Is there really nothing to be scared of?
Yeah, everything is okay.
But...
Don't worry, I'll come and see. If everything be okay, I'll be by your side.
You can't. Everything is boarded up. That says I'm not to leave the house no matter what and to not turn off the lights.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Just listen to my voice.
I can't. I'm sorry, I'm just so scared. I feel so alone.
I knew how that felt. Relax, just listen to my voice, which is a girl sick voice who sucks at doing boy voices. I'm sorry.
Please don't.
I won't. We don't have to talk about that. We can just talk like old times.
I just can't.
That's okay. I'll be the one to talk this time. I'll be your angel for now.
What?
And then I realized what I said. I really didn't voice those types of thoughts. Nothing is nothing. I tried to laugh it off and make her forget about it.
You won't leave me, right?
No, I won't. I'll stay on the line until you fall asleep, and I'll be here when you wake up. I will stray from your side, and I'll be here. Okay.
Thank you.
I frowned just a little as I talked to Sasha. Could I really do this? Sasha had been my strength for so long, but now I had to be her strength. I wasn't a strong person. I couldn't encourage people like my dad. I couldn't make people forget their problems like Riker. I couldn't stand against stacked odds and shrug it off like Reed. What was my strength? Could I be someone's strength?
It's okay. You don't have to be an all-star.
Sasha seemed to sense my worries.
Just trying and being here for me is enough. If you're perfect at this, I think I was talking to someone else. I just want to talk to you, the Evan I care about. He's imperfect, he's a closet romantic in his mind, but he lacks for confidence and prefers to keep his words to himself because of that. But I love him. I wouldn't want him to be any different. He doesn't need to be perfect. So, just be yourself. That's all I want. To hear your voice. You should keep you're being quiet. You're being quiet. Every time you ruin that I'm ruining.
I let out a sigh and cleared away all my doubts for the moment. I need to focus on Sasha. She's the only thing in the world to me right now. She was counting on me. She needed me just like I needed her. Through this connection, we could walk through this world and all the storms life throws at us because we have each other. Okay, I'll try my best. I don't know what time I fell asleep, but at some point it did. I awoke, hoping it'd be light out, but that wish didn't come true. Good morning, just time for breakfast.
Evan Sasha for the win, one true berry.
Okay. I sat down at the table as Dad put some eggs and bacon on my plate. I suppose the good thing about the whole event from yesterday is that now Dad and I are on speaking terms again. Though we're not on good terms, but it is something. We ate breakfast in silence.
They're so cute together. Yes, they are. But too bad that they are now separated for who knows how long, since her house is all boarded up since she can't get outside and escape. Well, if she even wants to escape.
You're coming with me today. We're going door to door collecting donations for the emergency fund. And if I don't want to, you don't have a choice. As the stunts you've been pulling, I'm keeping you in my line of sight at all times. What am I, a little kid again? Evan, I don't need you to babysit me. Let's not start something. You're the one who's starting. Evan. No, you listen, Dad. I can take care of myself. I'm not that weak. And then I remember something. I'm going out. No, you're not. I'm just going to our neighbors. Chill out. Be back in 10 minutes. Or else. Or else. Or else. Or else. How many times is he going to say that? Yes, Mr. Dictator. And just like that, we're back on bad terms. Antoinette should be in her house still. She couldn't have been in the forest. Her body was weak, so she couldn't have left. But that wasn't the only reason I went over to see her. In this darkness, I bet her nurses and caretakers stopped coming to see her. Is she okay? I pressed the button on the gate and waited, but I received no response. I waited and waited. I was starting to get worried. Left with no choice, I scaled the fence, which is much harder than movies make it seem. Yucky. As soon as I landed on the ground, I was bombarded by dogs. They knocked me down and began to lick me all over as well as whimper. They began to tug at my clothes as if they were trying to tell me to tell them.
Oh my goodness, that is... It's basically the exact same living room with just slight variations. There's actually stuff inside the house. At least a little bit of stuff. There's plant life here. And there's Chinaware and... Is that a calendar? Or is that a photo? Well, there's actually stuff in here now.
I stood up and they ran into the house. I gave chase, and upon entering the kitchen... This is a kitchen? Well, whatever. I saw Antoinette lying on a tile. Antoinette! Rushed over to her.
You have to help.
She stretched out her arm. Was she reaching for something?
I have to feed them. They need to eat. They're hungry.
I followed her arm and then saw a large bag of dog food. You were trying to feed them? In Antoinette's hands was a pair of scissors. It seems she couldn't get the bag open, had gone to get something to open it, and then it collapsed.
I have to feed them.
How about taking care of yourself first? Have you even eaten the past 2 days?
I have to feed them. They're my family.
Think about yourself. How do you expect to take care of them if you don't take care of yourself? Well, answer me.
I can't.
She squeaked out while tears ran down her face.
You have no idea what it feels like to be so weak. To not be able to do anything. I can't take good care of the things I care about. I can't do what I want to. I can't even care for myself. You have no idea. You have no right to speak to me. Get out. Get out.
I then realized I went too far. I was still probably upset over my conversation with Dad, and I'd taken it out on Antoinette. I'm sorry. I extended my hand to help her up. She took it with some hesitation. I helped her stand.
I'm not going to thank you.
I'm sorry. I'll help you. I took the scissors from her and cut open the dog food. There, I'll get some food ready for you. I'm not very good at cooking though, even instant stuff.
You're not going to feed them?
That's your job. Antoinette smiled a little and struggled over to the dog food and pulled out a handful. I handed a small plate to put the food on. The dogs quickly went to town on it and gobbled it down in seconds.
Here's more. Enough for everyone.
She reached inside and pulled out another handful.
Eat up.
The way she interacted with the dogs and with people were completely different. You could see with just a glance how much she cared about them.
Stop. It tickles. Don't lick me so much.
A smell just a little. Alright, now go and rest. I'll take care of the food.
Fine.
Her mom followed her out of the kitchen. They stuck to her like glue. It was inspiring how much they cared about each other. Get rid of it. It was like watching a feel-good type movie that just made you want to go out and do a good deed for someone. Okay, time to get to work. I need to prepare a meal somehow. I looked through the cupboards and frowned. Man, no instant stuff. This was going to be a challenge. After making tons of messes and failures, I finally produced something edible.
Pretty sure this is longer than can manage.
I cleaned up the kitchen quick before going to serve my soup to my patient. She's sitting on a brown couch surrounded by the dogs.
Finally done?
I told you I wasn't a good cook.
It's okay. Food doesn't really matter to me. I can't taste it really anyway.
What?
Anosmia.
Anosmia or anosmia? Nos or nose? I'll just go with nos. Anosmia?
A lack of smell. I can't smell things. The flowers in the garden, the stood in front of me, the dogs right next to me. I can't smell those things at all.
Well, it could be worse, is what I was about to say, but in reality, I didn't know anything about it.
I'm not interested in food, really. Without being able to smell it, it matters little. For example, did you know most of your sense of taste is determined by the smell?
So food mostly doesn't interest you?
Correct, since I can only taste the 4 main components. People talk about smell sometimes like it's not that important of a sense, but there's so much that it changes. I tried to stare down at the soup with a glazed look. It's good,
she said after trying a spoonful. Really?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't really taste anything.
She was so helpless, and nurses would be coming in this darkness. And so you shouldn't stay here.
Huh?
She stopped to look up at me.
What do you mean?
I think you should stay with my dad and me.
But what about them?
They'll be fine. Dogs can take care of themselves. Or you can even come over to visit them each day. By climbing the fence with your fragile body.
Ellipses.
Your nurses aren't going to come anymore, not in this darkness. So you need... She patted her fist against the tray in front of her. Yeah, I'm not pounding again, nope.
So you saying I can't take care of myself? That I'm some kind of invalid that needs help all the time?
You need help is all... She threw the bowl to the ground.
I don't need your pity. I don't need your help. I can take care of myself. I don't need you.
And tonight, I'm just trying.
Get out. Get out. Go away. Leave me alone. I'll be fine on my own. Get out.
The dogs instantly started growling at me and approaching me.
Get out.
I gulped. I had no choice but to leave or become Daoja. Fine. I was only concerned over you.
I don't need your pity. I don't need you. I don't.
Have a nice life then by yourself, alone in this darkness. I was pissed. I was trying to help her and she was attacking me. Screw her. I'm done.
Evan, you're being an overdramatic, stupid teenager. You're the one who's doing shit with your dad, and now you're doing shit with her. You just keep making things worse, Evan. Bad Evan.
Dad was waiting for me as soon as I left into nuts. There was no chance to escape. As Dad and I went around going door to door collecting a little bit amount of food, water, flashlights, and batteries, I noticed something. People weren't in panic mode like they were when the darkness first happened. We were standing strong like the mayor said. We were trying to adjust to the situation. Plants were transported to artificial light, and food and water were being stored up. We might actually make it through this. I'm still wondering what happened to the grandson. Oh, that poor grandmother. Where's that nephew? No, I think it was grandson or grandmother. That poor lady got trampled to death. Feeling in control of the situation gave us hope. It gave us a reason to keep trying. It gave us a reason to keep on living. Dad rang the doorbell of the next house while I stood next to him.
Hello, Mr. Kogan. Evan, can I help you?
She seemed really tired. Has she been sleeping at all? Sierra, is your mom home?
No, I haven't seen her since this all started.
She hasn't come home? Mrs. Super long name. Grandson. That was just me hitting random keys. Seriously, it was just a random made up name. Miss, I can't remember her name. It was just so. Yeah, I forgot her name. But she died. Yeah, she left for work and hasn't returned. Dad put a finger to his chin. He was deep in thought. Okay, thank you. Sorry to bother you. Something was up. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be back soon. Sierra nodded and closed the door. I wonder if she really believed me. I turned to Dad after we had walked away from Sierra's house. What are you thinking about, Dad? Something bothers me. It seemed Dad was going to tell me the answer. But that was okay. I could figure it out on my own. Something was strange about Sierra's mom not returning home yet. With the car's headlights, it wasn't hard to follow a road even in this darkness. So why hasn't she returned home yet? Never mind. Let's continue. Starfiara or something. Starfiara? I'm pretty sure it was more German-ish. I don't care. She's dead. I mean... Dad started walking up to the front door of the next house. I, however, had no intention of following, and with his back turned, I made a dash down the street. I held the walkie-talkie close as I pressed the button. I kept the lights off in my room so Dad wouldn't know I was home. Sasha, you there? I'm always here. I'm not allowed to leave the house, remember? I let out a sigh of relief. She seemed to be back to her old self. Truth be told, all the talking I did last time had wore me out, and so I didn't want to have to go through it again. I'm worried about something. And you wanted my opinion? Yeah. Well, speak up. Sierra's mom has returned since the darkness happened. It bothers me. It shouldn't be hard to stay on the road in a car. If you're that worried, why don't you just check it out yourself? What? Just follow the road, then you'll have your answer, won't you? Oh, are you scared? I'm not. Then do it. You won't be able to relieve your worries unless you do it. She was right, on both counts. That's what happened last time. I really didn't want to leave the area, but I was worried about Sierra's mom, for Sierra's sake. I will. How was she liking your endeavor? For some reason, it felt like something was off. Something was wrong in the way she was talking. I was never good at reading people, but it just felt off. Is something wrong? With me? Yeah. Of course not. I'm perfectly fine. I'm fine. Really. I didn't believe it. Even though she sounded cheerful, her pauses, they were just too suspicious. Oh, there we go. Savatha. Suspicious. Savatha. Or Safitha. Oh goodness, you're making me think Jaffa. Don-hom. Suspicious. You can talk to me? Can I really? She sounded confused and worried. Was the subject that bad we couldn't talk about it? Can I really trust you? What? Why wouldn't you be able to trust me? I'm your boyfriend. You should trust me. Oh dear. It makes me wonder what happened. Oh boy. I don't know anymore. What was she saying? That she couldn't trust me? Why? What happened? Sasha, talk to me. Evan, I don't know. I just don't know anything anymore. Everyone acts so strange. You're the only one who stayed the same. But that worries me. And everyone keeps saying not to trust you. Who's everyone? It should just be the mom and dad there. Is someone else there? Who's there? Of course you bring that up. And what? Who is everyone? You are parents? You are parents! Your parents. You are parents. Ellipses. Who's there? Sasha, what's going on?
I don't know. I just don't know anything anymore.
And then came the words I didn't want to hear. Oh boy, I'm scared to click. What is it? Oh.
I think we should break up.
I dropped the walkie-talkie. What? Good joke, but it is a little cruel. After a long pause, Sasha responded.
It isn't a joke.
Why then? Were we in Lover's Land just yesterday? Why are you doing this? Tell me. I'm not going to let it end this way. Whatever it is, we can fix it. If your parents are pressuring you to this, I can talk to them. Just give them the phone.
Evan.
What's wrong? If it is something I did, I'm sorry. I'll apologize over and over again. Or if it is some quality you don't like about me, I'll change. I'll change to whatever you want me to be. Don't leave me. I need you. You're my strength.
Evan.
Please, Sasha. Why are you doing this? Phone. Give them the phone. I just realized that. Oh goodness. I didn't get an answer. She just left my heart in pieces without telling me why. I sat in the mayor's office with my arms crossed, grumbling a little until Dad bumped my head with his elbow. I was here without a choice, listening to a boring meeting about how to proceed with things in the current condition. Dad had decided I was even allowed to be out of his sight anymore. He kept his keen, watchful eye on me as always. The whole thing was boring. You'd think if some crazy, impossible event happened, it'd be more exciting. But honestly, it was dying of boredom. At this point, I'd rather have things go back to normal and return to school again. They're currently talking about the emergency rations, what to do with them. Eventually, they decided on locking them in a room with a electronic key that needed a key card to be opened, with Dad, Pitch, and the mayor each having a key. Each key card had a different code for the reader to identify it. I'm just speed reading right now. The room was apparently used for official documents pertaining to the count. I didn't really understand much, so I was only half listening. I glanced toward the door. I made a promise just a few hours ago that I wouldn't get into any sort of trouble or run off on my own. But this was just so boring. I wanted my something. Something. You know that's going to play a role. The walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkie. 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 I wanted something to entertain myself. Something to keep my mind from thinking back to her. No. Oh, you mean the whole room and the 3 cards? I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen. Since I was partly spoiled. I think I know what's gonna happen. So that's... oh well, I'll find out once I get there. My angel. Think about anything else. Anything but her. Think about the others. About Riker, Reed, Tone, Sierra. What about her mom? Hey. Even though I spoke quietly, everyone seemed to hear me. What about Sierra's mom? She hasn't returned. Oh, should we go try and find her?
We need to worry about the people in town first. Once we've managed a set system so we will be okay, then we can start worrying about outsiders. I'm sorry to say, but we need to focus on those in front of us.
So you're just going to abandon her? No, Evan. They turned away from me. They had no interest in continuing the conversation. I wasn't fine with this. Sierra's mom was out there and probably needed help now. Waiting could make us arrive too late. Made sure no one was looking, then dashed out the door. Of course you would! In the end, I was standing in front of the road that left town, flashlight in hand. I gulped a little as I looked at the darkness in front of me. Even with a set path to follow, it still held an eerie feeling. Like if you didn't pay attention, you'd get lost forever. Too stupid to live equals Evan. I know. He's so stupid. Teenagers, they make such wonderful protagonists because of their stupidity. Hey, Alexi, what you doing? Am I annoying you? Why are you giving me that look? Yeah. Hey, snap out of it, Kogan. I got shoved a little, which pulled me from my stupor. Thanks, I needed that. It was only Reed and I this time, so I knew to expect a quiet walk, but I trusted him. He was brave and unfazed by basically everything, so he was dependable. Focus. We're trying to rescue someone. Well, we don't know if Sarah's mom is in trouble or not. That's not what you told me to get me to sign on into this little expedition. I said it could. You did not. Okay, so maybe I did make some assumptions and use that to motivate Tony to want to go, which in turn made Reed agree because he didn't want his sister to come. Whatever, let's just get this over with. And with that, we stepped out of town, following the dark road. So how far are we going to go? I said we'd stop when we reached the next town. I ran out that thought. Walking to the town would probably take hours. But it's probably necessary to make sure. As we walked, I tried to focus only on the road. I didn't want let my mind wander or my flashlight either. Hey. After 20 minutes of silence, I got bored. What is it, Kogan? We were speaking as friendly toward me as ever. I just thought I'd make conversation. That's the time. Fine. What is it? What do you think is going on? With all this darkness? Yeah. Beats me. It also doesn't matter. Point is, we have to deal with it now. I suppose. A realistic response. I wonder if maybe we act some curse or something like in horror movies. I suppose if this were a horror movie, more people would have died. Don't trivialize death. Reed shot me a powerful glare. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I decided to stay silent for a while. I didn't want to make Reed mad. We kept walking and walking, but we saw nothing. I'm sorry. For what? Well, did I make you mad? The death thing? I nodded. I was never good with Reed. We were always fighting, but that was something I felt could change. Fighting while this was going on would be stupid. I still didn't like him, but I'd be the bigger person to try to look past everything and make peace. It doesn't really matter. What? Then what was with that glare? It has to matter to you, or you're about to stab me. It is nothing, Kogan. Forget it. I walked in front of him and stopped, forcing him to look me in the eye. Hey, I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to put the past behind us. Least you could do is act a little friendlier toward me. I can't. He brushed past me and continued walking. I glanced down at the black pavement. I guess that makes sense. We have a lot of bad history. I shook it off and kept walking. All this darkness and the fog is starting to play tricks on my eyes. Eyes. I could swear I could see purple eyes in the fog. It's all unnerving. Staring in darkness so long makes you see things. It messes with your head. I glanced at Reed. He seemed calm and collected. You're amazing. He stopped and gave me a confused look. What? Well, I just mean, you're so strong. I don't swing that way, Kogan. I just stood there dumbfounded as Reed continued walking. That wasn't what I meant. Then just say what you mean, then. You can deal with all this happening. It doesn't even faze you. You stand tall, no matter what happens, you deal with it. And here I am, constantly on edge and freaking out over everything. I said I wanted to be a medical examiner, and then I freak out at the first dead body I see. I'm pathetic. No wonder Sasha dumped me. Yahweh! The Yahweh! The Yahweh! I wouldn't say that is weakness. Being able to feel emotions is not a bad thing. Well, to me it is. I'd much rather be able to just shrug things off. I don't know if that is a good thing. Why wouldn't it be? Reed stopped again. Some maniac could run out of those woods and behead you, and it wouldn't faze me. Is that really such a good thing, to be so detached? That's really morbid. You talk about the fact that I can't feel emotions like it is a good thing. I, however, don't know, because I don't feel. What about tone? Tone is the only thing that draws my emotions. Everything else could vanish and I wouldn't care. How nice for all of us, that we mean so little to you. I don't know how to explain it. I just can't seem to feel anything for anyone else. Complete detachment for everything. Before you asked me to be a little friendly with you, and I told you you couldn't. This is the reason. It has nothing to do with any negative feelings towards you. It's just I hold nothing, either kindness, friendliness, or resentment for you. So I'm sorry, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to get any emotional reaction when things are not about tone. That must suck. I suppose it does. But it looked like you were mad when I talked about people dying. Are you sure? That's just your perception and assumption. It has nothing to do with fact. So you've never felt emotion for anyone within tone? Ellipses. Well, you're being annoying. That sounds like an emotional response. Desire to get away is hardly much of an emotional reaction. It is simply a feeling of pleasantness, almost emptiness if you want to call it that. Jeez, you're bumping me out now. You started this.
I just realized how awful that sounds. Why, yes, Mama Rosa, it does.
I can't feel emotions, but it isn't about tone. I knew. Trent. Are you there?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But there'll probably be people who will. Damn cold.
Alexi, come here. Look. Look, Alexi. Look, what is it? What is it? Oh, come on. You're no fun, Alexi.
Just gonna sit there and stare at me like I'm crazy. You never answered my question. In fact, you dodged it. I did have someone else. Really? Who? My father. He died. Forget it. I don't want to hear it since it doesn't matter. Jeez. I told you, I don't feel those type of emotions, so you have no reason to apologize. What about your mom? What about her? Well, you care about Tone and your father, so what about your mother? She's probably the one I feel most detached about. Cause she's a peach. Really? If you're asking if I love her, no, I don't. Though it feels slightly different from how I feel about you, for example. Being around either of you guys gives you that desire to want to be somewhere else. Thanks. The silence continued on. Reed scratched the back of his head. What's wrong with him? I'm not really good with keeping conversations going. I'm not used to it. I probably smiled a bit. Despite how much I still didn't like him at the present, we might be able to at least stand each other someday. Well, what are you planning on doing in the future? The future? Yeah, you know, once you finish school. Ellipses. What about you? I already decided I'm becoming a coroner. I blame my dad's influence. Now, stop avoiding and spill. I don't like You don't like Reed?
Well, he hasn't seen the first videos. This is his first time reading / hearing Umbra.
He hasn't read the earlier chapters or heard them. I'm gonna pause here, give my voice a break, so he can answer the question. My legs. Ow, my ears. Those headphones. Alexi. I spent money on this toy. You're not playing with it. As long as you like your food. Get something to drink.
recording, babies. Did you later?
Baby Kool-Aid. Chen, you still haven't answered Vanria's question. Treat. Clicky clickety click. It is 1:24 a.m. Alright, I need to find a good place to stop. Right. I don't have one. So I can't answer your question. What? I was going to ask more, but Reed started to pick up his pace. It seems we were done talking. And then from the darkness I saw something. It was light and it was coming towards us. What is that? A car? Reed and I both went to the side of the road as we watched the light get closer and closer until we being blinded by the headlights of the black truck. It was traveling slow, almost at a snail's pace. I gulped. I honestly was worried about who could possibly be driving it. Are they pulling over? I was really getting worried now. I didn't bring anything like a weapon this time. I think they're just going that slow all the time. Finally, they got close enough for us to take a good look. I pointed my flashlight at the truck, and then, as if reacting to it, they stopped. The truck died. I glanced at Reed, who was stone-faced still. I wish at this moment I had his detachment, since right now the only thing going through my body was fear. This is strange. Reed and I walked up to the truck. Reed shined his flashlight to the truck. There was no one inside. Who was driving this just now? No one, it seems. Ghosts? Don't be silly, though. I really didn't like this truck. I want to get away from it as fast as possible. Reed smashed open the window and locked the door. What are you doing? Having a look inside. The key was still in the ignition, but the truck was off, and there didn't seem to be anyone at the wheel recently, but the truck had been on. That much was clear. It was still warm, in fact. Hey, look at this. I wasn't sure I wanted to, but nonetheless I looked at where Reed was pointing. It was on the back of the seat cushion near the base. Is that? Please tell me it isn't. Yeah, it's blood. I stepped away from the truck, shaking my head. This was getting too much. First the darkness, now a gust struck, and finally blood. What are you doing now? Reed was still looking around the truck, trying to find who owned this thing. No luck. No information at all. I was relieved when Reed stepped out of the truck and continued walking down the street. That truck be stalking you from behind. This is weird. What could possibly be stranger than what we've encountered already? What is? We should have seen the tunnel by now. Tunnel? Oh wait. Yeah. Just before reaching the end of the town's territory, there's a short tunnel, but a tunnel nonetheless. You'd think we would have reached it by now. It isn't very far. I walked to it before. We should have reached it 20 minutes ago at least. We should turn back. Something isn't right. I nodded in agreement. And then there's the truck! I'm kidding. It took a while, but we reached the outskirts of town again. But Reed stopped and turned to face me. You realize it, don't you? Realize what? The truck. We never passed it again on the way back. A chill ran down my spine just thinking about it. Reed was right. We didn't see it a second time. I shook my head. I don't want to think about the junk. We'll have to go looking for Sierra's mom another time. I nodded my head and Reed and I parted ways. Well, I guess I'll just stop here. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. As goodness, my throat is getting all scratchy. Let's look at the extra. Yeah, there's the information. Haha. Oh yeah, and Cheerna. Anna. Anonymous. Probably about halfway through chapter 3. Hooray! There's a long way to go. Yeah, I said that earlier. You never answered his question, Trent. Just out of curiosity, why? You need to answer his question why you don't like Reed. Okay, answer his question then. Now I'm gonna click the portfolio to show you Chaco Jack's art in the next edition. Yes. What do you mean? How's he addicted to Tone? He loves Tone. Tone is his favorite only sister. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, how's that answer? This is Chaco Jack's art. This is the artist's art. Beato. Wait, where's her legs? Oh, yes, on candy.